Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, we are a positive community that is focused around making money and building generational wealth. Do like that ticker symbol asks you to do. Follow the prompter, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure you don't fall for any spam. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. A few things. I'm just going to be talking really quick because I want to get a lot in on this video. Number one, Elon Musk bought a stake in Twitter. I think it's 9.2%. Let me just double check. 9.2% stake in Twitter, right? And so Twitter went up today. It ran up this morning. It was 25%, and it just started going up. It went higher than that today. I know. I just ran back so I could, feed the family, and so that's good for Twitter, right? I don't have any Twitter, so all disclosure, I don't have any Twitter, never have invested in Twitter. If I did have some Twitter, me personally, I would be doing some profit taking right here. I believe it's going to cool off. Now, the midterm elections could be positive for that. A lot of people are scared about an upcoming recession, right? I'm going to deal with that in a minute, but I also need to tell you about the Fed. What the Fed is going to do this Wednesday, he's going to release the minutes of March's meeting. So he's going to release the minutes of March's meeting on Wednesday. Okay. Now, it could be bad or it could be good for the stock market. If he says we're going to have a couple of months where we go up 50 basis points or 0.5%, that will be bad. Even if he says one at this point, it's probably not going to be that bad. But if he says we got to do two this year, that will be bad. And the Fed is trying to balance their books, or sell some bonds or raise interest rates, or both. So that's what's going to happen, right? Look at this. So we're talking about the inverted yield curve, and everybody is scared about the inverted yield curve, which we know has inverted, right? And it keeps, sometimes it'll fluctuate, but it has inverted. And we know that that's a signal that a recession is coming. Now, there's numbers thrown all over the place, but generally, after the yield curve, the 10-year and the 2-year inverts within 12 to 18 months, there is a recession coming. Okay. But here's what I want you guys to see until, right? So we see this here, why inverted yield curve panic is overdone. We literally could hit a new high before we go into a recession. So, and it has happened in the past. Look at this. Yield curve inversions can be bullish for the stock market. And I want you to be careful, because this could also be a bull trap, meaning that you have to know when to get out. Some people get greedy, right? So look at here. This is date of inversion, bull market date that peaked, right? And they're using the S&P returns, right? Months until market peak, right? So here, let's deal with the first one. 12/13 of 88 was the date of the inversion, and then the bull market peaked on 7/16/1990. But the S&P went up 33%. It took 19 months. Let's go to the bottom. 8/27/19 is when it inverted, like it just did last week, right? But now what happens was the bull market peak date was 12/19/2020. See here, right? It went up 18%, and it took 5.8 months, right? So the average is 17 months. See that? The average. Look at that. Medium, 20. So here is, we have an average of 17 months, and we have an average of 28%, a medium of 20 months, and a medium of almost 29%. Now, this happens before the recession. So we have the inversion, the yield curve inversion, Then, we go on another bull run. And then down the road, about 17 to 20 months, somewhere in there, some people say 12 to 18 months, then we have a recession. Okay, so my point is saying that we need to just slow down. We need to understand that there's a lot of money to be made until then. But just like last year, we got to know when to take profits. Okay, and this is not counting your $5 a day, which I'm also going to cover in this video. Let's keep it going. So you guys know that over the weekend, I talked about being in the fastest moving car with crypto, right? And we see how I was thinking about selling one of my Bitcoins, right? But I'm going to keep one for my daughters. And I suggest that you guys try to earn a Bitcoin that you could pass to your kids. That's why I have actually more than a couple of Bitcoin, because I want my kids to have Bitcoin and I want my kids' kids to have it. So it's like gold for me. So I'm going to sell some other cryptos that I have, some that I haven't even mentioned, and I'm going to move that over into Ethereum and Solana. Remember, we were talking about how Solana could hit 10,000 before Bitcoin hits 100,000, right? So it would be smart for me to move a little more money into Ethereum, right? But how many of you over a year ago saw that we kept getting Ethereum at $1,700? I still have all that Ethereum. We kept getting Ethereum under 17. And truth be told, I looked at my Ethereum amount and it's just slightly under my Bitcoin amount, right? So I have two in one portfolio and I have like a half in another portfolio, right? A little more than a half in another portfolio. But I want you guys to also look at this. Let's take a look. Without boring you with a long drawn out thing, this is all about market cap. So let's just say Bitcoin hits 100,000, right? Which will be about double where it is now. And Ethereum hits 10,000, which will be about triple where it is now. This article is saying that Solana is likely to see 500, which is 3.8 times where it is, right? So Bitcoin will double, right? Bitcoin will double. If Bitcoin doubles, then Ethereum could triple, but Solana can go up almost 4 times, right? In the same time frame. That's what I want you guys to hear about being in the fastest moving car. So what I'm doing, extrapolating this data, I did my own research and then I found this and it kind of lines up with what I already think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the other half of Bitcoin and I'm going to put 75% of it in Solana and I'm going to put 25% of it in Ethereum. Because Solana, I believe, is going to be the fastest moving car in this period. Let's go over our 3 portfolios, our $5 a day portfolios. We call it $1 Million Cup of Coffee. For those of you that are new, let's look at it and then we'll end. And it is looking really good. We got VUG, VTI, VOO, the SPY, QQQ. We still even have ARK in there. So look, they're all up today, right? And overall, so here's today's gains, here's total gains. 4%, 3%, 4%, 4%, 6%, almost 10%. And so now we're actually up 5%. It's to the point where I don't even like to buy them on green days. So this $5 a day portfolio, I'm putting $10 a day since the beginning of the year. Now we have our blue chip It's performing well. We got Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Apple. Look, everything up today. And Tesla, we're 27%, 9%, let's just say 10, 7.5, let's say 7, 11, 6. You guys remember when this was all red. This is the power of dollar cost averaging in a good season. Now we're going to see some red days coming, but $10 a day per $7,000 on our blue chip companies. And we have growth. We got Tilray, SoFi, Roblox, Palantir, Lucid, DraftKings. So today we're a little down in Tilray, right? But look, overall, 22% up. SoFi, we're up 4% today, but overall, we're down 4%. You guys remember we were down like 30% here. Roblox up 3%. Palantir 17%. Lucid almost 2%. DraftKings 4%. And we're just under $7,000 in our growth portfolio. So there you have it, good people. All three portfolios are doing well, simply dollar cost averaging, allowing us to get the best price over time without us knowing what the future is going to do. We don't know what the geopolitical situation is going to happen. We don't really know when a recession could happen. Actually, most of the time a recession happens, you're already 6 months into it before you even know you're in a recession, okay? Let's go to Bitcoin. And so if we go a year out, we could see that Bitcoin is actually down 21%, right? But in the last month, it's up 17%, right? Compared to Ethereum, Ethereum is up 34% in the last month. In the last year, Ethereum is up 69%, right? So Ethereum wins, right? But you see this, 69% 1 year. But let's go to Solana. Solana is up the last month 47%, but in the last year, Solana's up 444%, right? And so what do I think? I think this. I think that Ethereum could overtake Bitcoin as far as market movement and market cap over a period of time. But there's always a new big dog on the yard. But then Solana could overtake Ethereum. And so my theory with crypto is I want to be in the fastest moving car, all right? So take advantage of that, good people, by downloading. I want you to download 3 links, right? I want you to download Webull. I want you to download Moomoo. And I want you to download Coinbase. And we're going to discuss in further why I choose these 3 platforms. Deposit them all. Just put some money in all 3 and let's get ready for what's happening. You guys see it in the $5 a day. I don't even like to buy on green days. I love to buy on red days. So guess what we're going to do all through the upcoming recession? We ain't scared. We prepared. We're going to buy all the way through. All right? All right, good people. I'm going to leave it right there. Let's go out with this jam. Live, love, laugh, and learn.
What's up, good people?